we made it to Jeonju. I have not been to this lovely city in at least 2 years. I'm here for one night and then pretty much like a day and a half. So we're gonna try and see as much as we can possibly see. I'm very excited, but I didn't sleep at all last night. Didn't sleep on the bus either. So I need a little bit of help. So we're going to head to a cafe first. And then we're just going to walk around. There's a lot to do, a lot to see, a lot to eat. So I'm gonna hop on my bus now, and then we're eventually gonna check into my guest house, and let's go see Jeonju. I couldn't record it because it happened so fast, but a golden retriever puppy touched me. Okay, that place did nothing to wake me up. It was so calming. They had incense going. It was like real chill, and I had omicha-cha. I didn't even have any caffeine. So anyway, that was a very cute place, and now we're gonna head into the Jeonju Hanok Village, which is probably the most popular place if you're gonna come to Jeonju. I'm hoping to go to the Hanji like workshop area. It's like supposedly a place where you can at least watch people make hanji, or like the Korean way of making paper. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make some myself. I think you might need a bigger group to do that. But either way, we're gonna have a look-see. So gotta take a bus over there and look at these strange orange berries. Let's go. So I couldn't make my own piece, but you were allowed to walk in and just watch them do their magic. And it was really cool. It's just a ton of water. Now I'm going to see if I can get a little snack. It's funny because when I came last time, it was kind of springtime and it was a weekend, so it was quite crowded, but now it's actually quite empty. So it's a good time to explore. Let's see what we see. Very dangerous. It's literally just grilled cheese. all checked into my guest house, but I headed out again because I need food more than just a little bit of cheese. So we're gonna head to the Nambu market, and in the Nambu market on the second floor there's the Nambu Cheongnyeon market, or Cheongnyeon market, which is like the young people market, but it has a lot of really cool fun little shops and restaurants and stuff. I'm probably not gonna eat there. I have another place here that I want to check out, but yeah, it's a really cool hidden gem. It's kind of hard to find, so I hope I don't have trouble. But yeah, I also accidentally bought some more incense because I've never seen that incense from the brand that I adore. I've never seen their Cacao Friends collaboration in stores before, and apparently it's like only in Jeonju, so what are you gonna do? So anyway, let's head to Nambu Cheongnyeon 시장. Unfortunately, the place I was going to get boribap is missing. It just simply does not exist. So I'm gonna try and find some other kind of boppy thing, but I might come back here because that market is technically more of a night market, so it kind of livens up after the sunset. So I might come back, especially because there was a gelato place that looked really good. So we will be back, Nambu, but in search of rice. Here we go. Place that I was gonna go to for dinner when I was like, it doesn't exist, just simply does not exist. It was literally right across from the gelato place. How am I so dumb? So it's okay, but if you want like a boribap place, there's one right there. It's like a buffet, get your own bowl of rice, all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna kind of head home because I'm very tired. I just had a coffee to try and wake myself up. Go into my warm guest house. I'm gonna read my book, and we're gonna have an early start tomorrow morning. So thank you for joining me so far. Let's finish up our day. Good morning, everyone. It is a very cold morning in Jeonju. We're going to head into what's right behind me, behind this wall, the Jeonju Gyeonggi-jeon, which is kind of a collection of a bunch of different buildings, but essentially, oh God, the sun. But essentially it was constructed in 1410. It's been rebuilt a couple of times because it's been destroyed a couple of times, but it has the portrait of the founder of the Joseon dynasty in there. It's got a bunch of other things. I believe it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, maybe wrong, but anyway, we're gonna go in there. And then the reason I only had a wee bit of toast is because hopefully we're gonna get some kalguksu. I also didn't bring my rings, so I'm like, if you see me using my hands strangely during this video, it's because I'm like, I feel naked. But anyway, let's head out. I'm gonna catch the bus a little bit later in the afternoon, so we've got a lot to do. Let's go. This place completely to myself, which is okay because there aren't any mannequins. There's just a drawing of a horse, and I'm okay with that. It is a really cool place. Everything is written in English as well, which is really cool. I got a little guide in English, and this is where the people who were in charge of taking care of this shrine lived. So pretty nice digs. We're gonna try and go to the portrait gallery and then maybe get our brunch. So I definitely didn't expect that. While I was eating, like right as I was about to finish, this girl came up and said, hey, that she's a subscriber, and she wasn't sure if it was me until I posted a picture on Instagram of my meal, and she was like, it's gotta be her. She was sitting right next to me with her family. She's from Ilsan. So thank you so much for saying hi. That was so cool. I always think it's extra weird when I run into people outside of Seoul. So yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for saying hi. That just made my day. So anyway, now we're gonna go get some tea. I'm very full. I'm gonna try and stay awake because that, like, so much carbs just puts me in a food coma. So okay, on to a tea house.
Don't know why There's no sun up in the skies, stormy weather. Since my man and I ain't together, it keeps raining all the time. Life is bare, gloom and misery everywhere, stormy weather. I just can't get my poor old self together. Keeps raining all the time. When you went away, the blues walked in and met me. If he stays away,
Greetings from Jeonbuk. This is just this really big, I guess you would call it a pavilion, I'm not really sure. It's just this giant structure that you can walk into if you take your shoes off, but I'm not gonna sit here, it's too cold, so I'm keeping my shoes on and I'm not actually going in. This was just a structure for the person who had a home around here to come, and you can just, it's so noisy up here, oh my god, to just like look down and you could see the beauty, and you have a really great view of the Hanok village and everything. It seems like it's high up, but it's really not a hard walk at all. It's just like a ramp and then one set of stairs. Anyway, it's really beautiful. When I came here in warmer weather with Kurt, this was filled with people because it's very shady, it's very cool. So if you ever want to just come in and sit, it's really nice. So anyway, I'm going to now head down and we will hit our next destination.
in the sun once more. Oh no, can't go on. Everything I have is gone.
This is just my day. I just ran into Tiffany and her mom from Australia. That was so nice. I seriously just like love running into people. So anyway, now we are leaving the Jeonju Hanok village. I'm sure Jeonju natives are like, thank God. We're going to a really cool area that kind of reminds me of more like Hongdae. Like it's a lot of vintage shops and cool cafes, kind of where like young locals go. Am I wrong? Jeonju people tell me, but yeah, it's a pretty cool area. So I'm gonna head out there, and then we're honestly running out of time. I gotta catch my bus. So yeah, let's Geksa here. Anyway, I'll write it down. But yeah, let's go. So this is Gekridangil, which is much more similar to like a Hongdae or a Myeongdong or something here. Just lots of shopping, and apparently there are a couple vintage places. There are a lot of the really cool, like very trendy Korean places, but I'm gonna try and find a vintage one. I think there are two. So yeah, Gekridangil. Okay, the donuts at Oobi aren't quite ready yet, so we're gonna go elsewhere, just like explore this area, maybe get a coffee. I know I'm not normally like this if I travel by myself, but I just feel like I need to show you guys a lot of things, so I end up drinking so much coffee. So we're gonna go find a cool place to show you in case you're not a donut person, and then we're gonna come back for these donuts because I need, and the girl was super nice. So okay, in search of coffee, onward. Okay, we're back. Last stop in Jeonju is these donuts, I think. It's all we're gonna have time for before my bus. This area is just so cute. It keeps getting cuter. So many really interesting little restaurants. There's everything you could imagine: pasta, Japanese, Korean, all this stuff. So many cute bakeries. Just a really cool area, and it's definitely much more local. So yeah, I will focus on the task at hand. Mini donuts. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm heading home. Very exciting. I always love Jeonju. It treats me so well. And yeah, there are a couple of places that I didn't go to this time, but I will attach the vlog of when Kurt and I came here a couple years ago. If you want a couple more things to do. I know that I kind of took it easy to this trip, but I just kind of wanted to have a nice chill weekend down here. Thank you so much for joining me. I have another trip actually outside of Korea next week, which I'm very excited about. So we'll be going on another little trip. And yeah, thank you so much for coming along. Thank you to the people who said hi to me. Oh my goodness, that was great. I'm not gonna get hit by this truck. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Alrighty, my arm's getting tired, so I'm gonna go now, but bye. Good morning, guys. We are at Central City Bus Terminal right next to Gosok Bus Terminal, and today we are heading to Gunsan. But first I want to do a quick little history lesson. So Gunsan started out as a little fishing village. It is in Jeollabuk-do, which is the northern Jeolla province. It started out as a fishing village because it hugged the Yellow Sea. It's right on the coast. It actually also includes a bunch of little islands, which unfortunately we aren't going to today, but hopefully someday. And it also had really fertile soil, which meant that it was really great for growing rice. And so when Japan colonized Korea, they started using Gunsan as a port to just ship tons and tons and tons of rice back to Japan. Because of that, a ton of Japanese people also moved to Gunsan. And so there's a lot of Japanese architecture that is still there. And in the 1950s, when the Korean War started, actually Gunsan wasn't really hit by much of the fighting. So a lot of its architecture from the 30s, from the Japanese occupation, is still there, which is quite rare in Korea. Now it's a big like industrial manufacturing port, and it also has a lot of tourism. It really kind of celebrates the fact that it does have this history. I think it's a very complicated history because obviously all of the Japanese buildings were built by colonizers who like did horrible things in Korea, but it's still really incredible that it exists. Yeah, we're gonna go see it. Like I said, there are lots of islands and stuff, so I think you should stay there for longer if you can. But today we're just gonna see how much we can do on a day trip. So I'm gonna hop on a bus, which I need to hurry to make. And yeah, let's go to Gunsan. It is rest stop time. I need water. I possibly need food. I slept so hard. I am so disoriented. Okay, we have successfully arrived in Gunsan, and I am going to, I'm going to hop right on another bus to head to the area that we're going to be mainly exploring. And first stop, we're going to hit the cafe because it is the closest to us. It's a good starting point, and I need some coffee. That was a very long ride. We got stuck in a little traffic, so it's now 11 o'clock, and let's find a little snack and hopefully some drink because it is hot today. So let's go. Okay, so that was Cafe Tum, and a lot of places in Gunsan right now are being turned into cafes because they have a lot of these empty old factories. So this is one of them, and it's just a cute little cafe. I was really scared it was gonna be closed because the whole front part, it looks like it's under construction, but it is open, it is lovely. I had the black sesame pound cake. Wow, delicious. Also had some iced yuja-cha, you can never go wrong. So now we're gonna head a little bit deeper into the Japanese architecture area and see what we can find. There's one particular house, but I think the whole neighborhood has a lot of them. So let's go. Can you hear? So they're doing construction on it and you can't go inside, but really interesting. It's just like a super traditional Japanese style house in the middle of Gunsan, and it survived. This was built in the, I should have read the sign. This was built around 1925, which is incredibly old for a building in Korea because of the Korean War and everything. So yeah, that's super interesting. But apparently this entire neighborhood called Shinheung-dong, this entire neighborhood was kind of where the wealthy people lived. This was like the rich Japanese area, which is why there's like such a big house, like a two-story house and stuff like that. And this whole area is kind of devoted to it. It's called the Hello Modern. It's all devoted to like the 1930s, and they have a lot of information maps. They have stamps if you like to do the like every place you go you get a new stamp. Pretty interesting. Now I think we're gonna head to the temple. There is a staggering amount of evidence pointing towards there being lots of temple cats, but I've not seen one, and I'm distressed. Success. Cat spotted. So they also have a place where you can get tea and coffee and incense holders, bells, as they said, Buddhist things. But I did actually get a bracelet. The woman was just really, really nice and like super cute. So it's a fun memory. Next, we're going to head to a mural town, I think. It's kind of like a photo op-y spot where you can dress up like olden times and take pictures, but I think it might be cute. I am just blown away by this bamboo. Like in Seoul, you don't typically see it, but I know that down here, bamboo is much more common, but just like, it's incredible. That's all bamboo, and I'm just like a sucker for their really delicate leaves. I love them a lot. So yeah, this is really beautiful. This is the only like Japanese style temple in Korea now. It has been passed to a Korean Buddhist, I'm sorry, I don't know what they're called, but these are now like Korean monks who live here and take care of it. And yeah, it's kind of set back from the road. It's very peaceful. It's very small, so you could see it in like a couple of minutes, but yeah, really, really interesting to see this here. And now let's find transportation and head to our next destination. What a wild bus ride. I've never wanted to like smack a bus driver before, but he was just being so mean. He was driving so fast, and then like this really, really old woman was struggling to cross the street in time, and he was like kept inching up, like looking at her, like forcing her to walk faster. And then he slammed the bus door on another lady trying to get off, and he was just, man, I'm just riled up about that. But now we are here. We are at the railroad town. It's just like a little picturesque place. It's supposed to take you back in time. It's cute. It's empty, so this is gonna be awkward, but let's see. So as expected, that mall place was pretty much just a photo op area, and if you wanted to buy or like dress up or buy old snacks. So got out of there pretty quick. Now I am at the water. I'm trying to like be close to the water. It's all blocked by all of this military paraphernalia. So we're gonna see if we can check out a architecture museum that is nearby, and then we might actually head home. There are other things that I want to see, but they're just a little too far by public transportation or by taxi. So I'll have to come back another time, but yeah, let's see what we can see nearby, and then let's maybe start heading back north. Let's go. So I'm actually really impressed with this museum. I thought I was just gonna kind of stop in, and since it's in Gunsan, I wasn't sure how much English information they would have if they had a lot of English-speaking tourists, but there's so much information in English. The translation's a little shoddy, but it's actually really good, and it's not just about architecture, it's just the entire history of Gunsan, which is really cool. I kind of want to make a whole different video about this, but the similarities between Ireland, Irish history, and Korean history, they're strikingly similar. For example, like especially Gunsan, it was used as a source of food for Japan, so people in Gunsan were starving. There were food shortages, just like with in Ireland during the potato famine. Like, Ireland had a ton of food, it just was sending it all to England, and it's kind of the same thing here with Japan, which is very well done. This building is also really beautiful, so definitely stop in here. All the links will be in the description box, but it was 500 won, 50 cents, worth it. Definitely. This is very, very cool. Also literally temperature cool. It is very nice in here. Anyway, let's have a little bit left of the museum, and then yeah, let's head home. What a successful trip. This was a good way to end it. This was actually the other house that I wanted to go to, but it was too far away. It is Lee Young-chun's house. He didn't build it, but he was the first person to live in it. He was a doctor, and I think he either founded the first nursing school, or like he had some big effect on nursing in Korea. And the house is interesting because it's Japanese, like Western and Korean style all in one house, which I think is really cool. So darn it, next time. It was about an hour bus ride away, or like a 30-minute cab ride. So next time we will go, but okay, everyone, I'm home. Please excuse the sunglasses marks. I made a huge mistake. I almost missed my bus home, actually, because there are two bus terminals right next to each other, but they still go to like Incheon Airport. They still go to like Dong-Seoul, Eastern Seoul. They go to like all of the cities. So I just didn't even think about it because I was sitting in a cafe in that building, that I just thought that it was one big connected thing. Since there are places for buses that go all the way to Incheon Airport, this has got to be the express bus terminal, but it wasn't. And literally 2 minutes before my bus left, I was like, you know what? I'm at the wrong bus. I'm at the wrong bus station. And so luckily they're literally next door to each other, so it wasn't a huge deal. But yeah, that was almost really bad. I was almost stuck in Gunsan. Like, I tried to go home earlier, just like a half an hour earlier, and all the buses were sold out. There was one seat left on my bus, and then my bus was full. So anyway, thank you for coming along with me to Gunsan. That was really fun. It was really hot though. I did get a little sunburned on my chest, but my face was fine, which is great. I'm going to figure out where Kurt is. We're gonna get some dinner. I'm going to take a quick shower probably, because I'm like covered in a very fine layer of sweat that has been on me all day. So yeah, if you guys are interested in going to Gunsan, I will have all the links in the description below. And thank you for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Let's go. I really got the feeling let's go. let's go. I really got the feeling today that everything is going my way. Now this is what I'm talking about. Every time I see your smile, it makes me shout, let's go! Let's go! Nothing's gonna stop us today. Get on the bus or get out the way. We're cruising with the radio on. So turn it up to 10. Here comes our favorite song. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Ooh, you got me flying so high.
주말 내내 한반도를 뒤덮은 미세먼지는
마을마을 이어지는 정겨운 즐거움이 일상의 무거움을 가볍게 덜어줍니다. 마음 따라, 마을 따라. 마음을 여는 마을, 전라북도 농촌마을.
Hi, mình đang ở trại ngựa ở Trang Su và trước mặt mình là một chú ngựa mà gọi là chú ngựa thành tro cực kỳ khổng lồ.
go. I really got the feeling today that everything is going my way. Now this is what I'm talking about. Every time I see your smile, it makes me shout. Let's go! Let's go! Nothing's gonna stop us today. Get on the bus or get out the way. We're cruising with the radio on. So turn it up to 10. Here comes our favorite song. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Ooh, you got me flying so high. I'm gonna grab a piece of the sky. Now this is what I'm talking about. When every day's a miracle, the time is now. Let's go! 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 Let's go!
Can
Let's go. I really got the feeling today that everything is going my way. Now this is what I'm talking about. Every time I see your smile, it makes me shout. Let's go! Let's go! Nothing's gonna stop us today. Get on the bus or get out the way. We're cruising with the radio on. So turn it up to 10. Here comes our favorite song. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Ooh, you got me flying so high. I'm gonna grab a piece of the sky. Now this is what I'm talking about. When every day's a miracle, the time is now. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go. I really got the feeling today that everything is going my way. Now this is what I'm talking about. Every time I see your smile, it makes me shout. Let's go! Let's go! Nothing's gonna stop us today. Get on the bus or get out the way. We're cruising with the radio on. So turn it up to 10. Here comes our favorite song. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Ooh, you got me flying so high. I'm gonna grab a piece of the sky. Now this is what I'm talking about. When every day's a miracle, the time is now. Let's go! 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 I really got the feeling today that everything is going my way. Now this is what I'm talking about. Every time I see your smile, it makes me shout. Let's go! thought the things you said would turn out true. Guess that's what I get for trusting you. You said if I believe enough, I would fly. Suddenly a peace that I cannot explain. Feels like the wind is running through my veins. Oh, and all that I can do is close my eyes as you lift me up. You lift me up. Oh,
one.